My reason of existence is only you. And before the world argues with me, before the sky questions my loyalty to the sun, before the oceans rise and say, no, we are deeper, let me say this slowly, carefully, with a heart open like a prayer mat at dawn. You, it is you, not the noise of cities, not the applause of strangers, not the restless chase of gold or glory, not even the echo of my own name, whispered by the wind. If I search my pulse, if I listen to the quiet drum beneath my ribs, it does not chant ambition. It does not chant pride. It does not chant survival. It chants your name like a sacred verse, repeated until it becomes breath itself. Before you, existence was a habit. I woke up because mornings arrived. I walked because roads stretched forward. I spoke because silence felt too heavy. But living was a shadow of something I could not define. Then you happened, like rain in a land that had forgotten the meaning of clouds. You happened, and suddenly the air had flavor. Suddenly the sky was not just blue, but a promise. Suddenly my reflection looked less alone. If existence were a desert, you would be the hidden well I did not know I was dying for. If existence were a book, you would be the line that makes the entire story worth reading twice. If existence were a long night, you would be the single lantern that convinces the darkness it has not won. My reason of existence is only you, not because I am weak, not because I cannot stand without you, but because when I stand beside you, I become more than a body, occupying space. I become purpose. I become intention. I become the answer. Two questions I once asked the ceiling at 3 a.m. When you smile, something ancient inside me recognizes home. When you speak, even your simplest words untangle storms I never confessed. When you are silent, even your silence feels like understanding. Tell me, how can I not call you my reason? The stars burn for billions of years, just to shimmer for a moment in someone's eye. If I must burn, let it be so. Your path is lit. The rivers travel impossible distances just to meet the sea. If I must travel, let it be toward you. The sun rises every single day without asking who deserves its warmth. If I must rise, let it be for you. I do not worship you as a god. I love you as the miracle God placed in my ordinary life. I do not cling to you as air. I breathe you as gratitude. I do not follow you blindly. I walk with you because your shadow fits beside mine. If the world asked me, what is your ambition? I would answer, to build a life where your laughter echoes off our walls. If they asked, what is your greatest dream? I would answer, to wake up and see your hair tangled with the morning light. If they asked, what do you fear? I would answer, a world where I exist, but you do not. My reason of existence is only you. But let me explain this truth properly. You are not the cage of my identity. You are the horizon of my growth. You do not shrink me. You stretch me. You do not replace my world. You make my world worth expanding. Because of you, I want to be kinder. Because of you, I want to be stronger. Because of you, I want to build, to protect, to nurture, to rise. You are not my limit. You are my elevation. Sometimes I think if I had never met you, I would still be walking, but I would not know why the road felt so endless. I would still be breathing, but I would not understand why the air felt so thin. I would still be speaking, but my words would not carry warmth. You did not give me lungs. You gave my lungs meaning. Even if distance tries to stretch between us, even if time grows impatient, even if seasons change their loyalty, my reason remains steady. Because you are not just the person I love, you are the direction I face. When I pray for a future, you are the calm in my chaos, the rhythm in my confusion, the anchor in my ambition. If one day I grow old and my hands tremble like autumn leaves, I want them to tremble while holding yours. If one day my voice weakens, I want my last clear sentence to still carry your name. If one day the world forgets me, let it be known that I once existed for you. My reason of existence is only you. And yet this love is not selfish. I want you to have your own sky, your own victories, your own dreams that soar beyond my reach. But when you soar, know that I am the wind, quietly cheering beneath you. When you stumble, know that I am the ground, softening your fall. When you doubt yourself, remember that somewhere there is a heart that never doubts you. I do not measure life in years anymore. I measure it in moments with you. The first time you smiled at me, the first time you said my name like it belonged in your mouth, the first time silence between us felt complete, not awkward. These are my calendars now. These are my anniversaries. If love were a battlefield, I would lay down my armor only in front of you. If love we